we're still talking about the dark side of motherhood as it relates to a woman's ambition. The third thing is that the reduced ability to bounce back. The reduced ability to bounce back. So it's like motherhood comes, kicks you here and there, right? Like, and you're like, okay. But after pregnancy, for example, you don't just return back to your normal self. You now have a baby. So somebody is going to invite you for a speaking engagement, and by the time you finish thinking, so the nanny comes, or go drop the child, do this, you're like, I'll come later, or I don't think I can make it now. So even your time, let's say you are building a business, by the time you have a child, you're not going to have all the times and hours you used to have before. You're going to have minimum half of that. That's if you have up to half of that. At best, half of that. Maybe your spouse is also helping to hold baby at different times, right? So half of that. So what does that mean? The time to bounce back is not there. What used to take you 1 month to do now takes you 2 months to do, if not longer. So and what happens is like, here you are, your career has taken a hit, your business have taken a hit, but your ability to bounce back is so much reduced because there are so many things going on. And for many women, right, like, okay, if you give birth to a child, maybe after that childbirth, you have 1 child, right? But let's assume you have 1 child already, you give birth to your second child. After that, you have 2 children to cater for. Then, after that, if you give birth to another, you have 3 children to cater for. So it's like, I think of it like, a game that the hardness level keep increasing as you go further and further. And for some people, for so many women, after some time, they just give up on their ambition. This is part of what I call the dark side of motherhood. Now, I'm not saying it to scare you. I'm not saying it to say, hey, don't become a mother. That's not what this is about. I'm a mom too. So that's not what this is about, right? What I'm saying this is that acknowledging that there is a dark side of motherhood puts you in a situation to prepare. Whether you're a mom now or you're soon to be mom, right? It puts you in a situation to prepare. Whether you have 1 child now and you feel like, oh my God, this already happened to me. Don't give up, because if you even acknowledge it and prepare, then perhaps your second child coming will be less disruptive to your life, right? So if you have 2 children, don't give up, because if you can prepare better, maybe a 3rd child coming into your life, if you want to give birth to 3 children, will become less disruptive. So plus, let's assume you have 2 children right now, you're listening to me, and you feel like, I've already finished giving birth, the worst has already happened. It doesn't end there. It doesn't end there, because soon your children will be going to school, right? Even if they started school already, soon that child is going to tell you, oh mom, I'm so good at playing, football, soccer, hockey, some gymnastic games and all of that. We need to travel, or we need to go, or I love to play the piano, please sign me up. Whatever it is, there are moments as your child or your children begin to grow, where you need more money to be coming in, or you need to be absent from whatever you are doing in order to support them as they grow. So it's like trying to say, there is a journey ahead. There is a journey ahead. So you can't afford to say, oh, I finished giving birth, so this thing they are saying here does not concern me. No. There is dark side of motherhood, in as much as there are like the beautiful side. I'm not talking about the beautiful side, obviously, because we all know there's a beautiful side to it. Many beautiful sides, many beautiful memories. You look at your children's face or your child's face, and all that stress just gets wiped out. Like it's, even though you are stressed, you feel that it is worth it, and that's okay. Nobody is disputing that motherhood has the joyful part. That's okay. Nobody is disputing it. What we are saying is, the same way you have acknowledged that motherhood has beautiful part, acknowledge that it has dark sides, so that you can better prepare for those dark sides, so that you can better take actions that will help you mitigate the challenges that come with motherhood. That's what this video is about. So it's like, Let go of the shame of talking about this dark side of motherhood. Own it. Yeah, motherhood, it has the joyful part, the stressful part, which is like all the run around, which sort of is necessary, right? You have a baby, you have to take care of the baby. Or you have children, you have to take care of them. That's the stressful part. But there is the dark side. Income interruption, ambition dropping, no more money, your independence is threatened. All of this, it shouldn't be this way. Women, as women, we have to prepare better. Right? Okay, take care of yourself, and you can watch other videos to see how, or to learn more about the things we are doing here. Take care of yourself.